That's right, folks. We are live from the 20th Georgia Infantry Regiment Sports Channel studios on the 3rd anniversary of the 20th. Welcome to the live coverage of the melee tournament of the regiment. Today we are covering the second round fights, the semi-finals, and the big final. I am 20th Georgia Corporal Hagar, and with me on the commentary box is, you know who, the King of Barbecue, the soul of Picket Patrol, the Kaiser of Budweiser, Sergeant Major Hellhammer. Sarge?
Hey, Hager, thank you. Wonderful introduction. Oh, man, I'm stretched because I couldn't sleep last night. I tell you what, I was so excited to get to day two. After first day's action, it was crazy. We had some solid number one contenders moving through. We had a few upsets and surprises. I am just chomping at the bit to get at day two here, man. Let's get this started.
We all know Major Canada is an amazingly organized officer, as we can see by the schematics of the tournament. The fact that this looks like it was made by a blind man with Parkinson's disease may mislead you folks. Major Canada did an amazing job organizing the event. Right, Sergeant Major?
Well, I mean, obviously, it looks like he brought Picasso or somebody back from the dead to draw up the tournament. I still trying to make sense of that. But I'm no artist, but so long as you put some competitors on the field to go get stabbing each other, I'm ready to go, man.
Okay, let's see what the second round and semifinals bring. But first, a quick word from our sponsors.
Anything can happen in the cornfield. Field of Screams. A John Wilkes Booth film in a theater near you.
I mean, you fought a lot in the corn, Hellhammer. Is it really that bad like this film portrays?
Well, as the colonel says, anything can happen in the corn, and it does. It actually, a lot of really scary thoughts.
Are you okay
coming
there,
up right
Hellhammer?
now.
Are you okay?
Uh,
I know someone.
it's,
They can help.
Yeah, no,
They
we'll
can
be
help.
good. Just go to drill,
Oh.
and you deal with what happens in the corn.
I mean, that's what
Yeah, okay.
corn
Let's
does to you.
move on. Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's what corn does to one person. You heard it from Hellhammer. You heard the man. He's been there. He's seen the horror firsthand. Okay, folks, round two is about to start. We got PFC Deadman versus Corporal Vivid. Can Deadman make a joke out of the Iceman? Thoughts, Hellhammer?
Well, I'll tell you this: nobody makes a fucking joke out of Vivid. The man, it's impossible. He's just, like I said, he just kills and keeps killing. But PFC Deadman is Deadman for a reason. He makes people dead. So I think we got a good one on our hands here, buds. What do you think?
We may have a case of a dead man walking. I won't risk a winner here, though. Let's jump into the arena and see who takes it.
One, fight!
I'm going to fall out of line, but I'll be.
Oh,
No way!
Oh
my
my
God!
You missed.
Good fight.
There's blood all over the place. I mean, these fellas really know how to use the bayonet. Lord have mercy. I mean, what the hell just happened there, Hellhammer?
Vivid happened again. Like I've been saying, all he does is just kill, and he kills really good player. Like Deadman's solid. It's just he's so precise. There is not a mistake being made by Vivid right now. The man is on a warpath.
Yeah, that man gave his best, but just wasn't enough today. Words of wisdom from the Sergeant Major, folks. Okay, let's jump right away to the next one. Sergeant Major Hellhammer fighting on the arena against Corporal Vivid. So once again, with us sitting here, it's Sergeant Goose for the commentary. Brother Goose, Hellhammer versus Vivid. I mean, I know Vivid is that ice-cold killer. I mean, he's one of the best in the world in that battlefield. We've all seen them. Hellhammer, seasoned also warrior, much experience there also. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup. Hellhammer being the head of training and our drilling sessions, he's definitely got the knowledge and the know-how, but Vivid has come in with nothing but raw talent and skill. He's one of the most accurate when it comes to firing, one of the fastest to take charge in the event of a forward assault from any bayonet or sword. Honestly, it's going to be a close matchup, and given the current strength and weaknesses of the two, it's going to be tough to see who could win this one, and I'm excited to find out who.
So you are saying it's too close to call?
Just a little bit here. I mean, honestly, if it was anyone else, I would probably put my money on Hellhammer. He's really come around from his first round, had a great second round against Warheart, but unfortunately here with Vivid, this is a different creature altogether. Vivid earning himself more than 2 places on the board for this bracketing session. It's impossible to say which way this is going to go.
Okay, let's jump into the arena and find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
1, fight!
Fight.
Oh.
Oh.
It matters.
I think that short
Jumbo
Oh,
Goose,
well.
up next.
Goose, Vivid just took that one. I think he was just slightly faster. What's your take on the fight?
Well, it's to be expected. Vivid is one of the old breed. He's been around just as long as me, if not longer. And unlike Hellhammer, didn't have to cherry pick his way to the top by, schmoozing up to the big boys, if you get what I'm saying. He's got a unhingeable jaw. But, I taught him everything I could. He could have done better in this fight. But, back when I first met him, he didn't know his ass from an army scabbard and had a lot of accidents like that. So, to be expected from someone like him.
Good luck for the tournament, Goose. Good to have you here as always.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right, it's Colonel Jumbo versus Lieutenant Gonzo. Will God save King Gonzo, or will Colonel Jumbo pull a Welsh countermarch and steal this one, Hellhammer?
I do enjoy a good Welsh countermarch. They're not the Canadian version, real tight cornered, a little bit wider, you get a little tighter. Anyway, I seem to be wandering off there. I don't know. This is a straight UK beatdown matchup going on. We got English, we got the Welsh. They're both seasoned veterans. This could go either way. If I had to place money on it, I'd bet on the super soldier that is known as the Colonel. But we'll see how it goes.
And we all know there are scores to settle. Okay, let's focus on the arena.
Yep.
Ready.
Hold on, we gotta do the salute.
All right, boys. 3, 2, 1, fight!
Bloodsaw.
So.
I missed.
Oh.
Oh, Colonel.
I swear, if I didn't know better, I would say these men are sworn enemies. What happened there, Hellhammer?
You think the British are just all bad teeth and tea, but man, they can really throw down. That was a solid fight. Of course, the Colonel edged him out, but it was very close. Very close. Good stuff here, for sure.
And I can vouch, both guys have beautiful smiles.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Final fight on the second round, it's Colonel Jumbo versus Sergeant Goose. These two also have scores to settle. Will Jumbo take the feathers out of the Goose, or can Mother Goose pull a fast one once again on the Colonel? Hellhammer?
Well, the Colonel's the Colonel, and honestly, if it wasn't for Goose, I wouldn't even know how to play the game. If Goose isn't in a battle, aiming for me and reloading my weapon, I just can't even play. It's all because of him. Just because Goose is responsible for all of my play, I'm just saying Goose has got it for sure. He's definitely got it. He's the best ever.
Yeah, I've noticed the shrine you have on Goose in your house, Hellhammer.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I'd drink his bathwater if I had to.
Let's go to the arena on that thought.
Oh.
When it's
I don't
not
know.
my name,
Did I lose?
mine
I think I
is so
lost,
much
didn't I?
better.
Yeah.
Haven't seen so much blood since I walked into a field hospital the other day to chat to a blonde nurse, Hellhammer. How about this fight?
Well, I'll tell you, if Goose just put more time and effort into, actually being a better soldier than sending X-rated Christmas cards to the company, probably could have pulled it off. But he's the Colonel because he's the Colonel. I really, he's just on a roll. I don't think anybody's going to beat him.
Yeah, I still have PTSD from those cards, Hellhammer. And by the way,
I tell you what.
oh, you know it. By the way, that nurse told me she thinks you have a really huge beard.
Yeah. Oh, what's her name?
Okay, then let's head to the semifinals. This is the first fight with Corporal Vivid versus Colonel Jumbo. What about this one? Can the Iceman freeze the Colonel, or will Jumbo glaze a bagel with Vivid's blood, Hellhammer?
Once again, I think they're donuts, but this is the one I've been waiting for, man. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody's been talking about these guys yesterday after the fights, today before the fights. Vivid and Jumbo. Either one. It's going to come down to who can execute the best here, for sure. Both these guys are absolutely fantastic.
Okay, let's jump into the arena and find out.
2, 1, 0. Go. Shit, that's not how it works. Go. Fight.
Go!
Vivid?
What are you doing? Okay.
Tricking you.
Oh my god. No, no,
Oh!
Jesus Christ, I mean, men don't do that to each other, Hellhammer. These two need an exorcism, man.
I'm not a holy man, but I'll take your word for it there, Hager, for sure. As you can see, I think it looked like Vivid may have had a little hesitation. You know, it is his colonel. Sometimes you have to stop and think, should I really stab the colonel? And Colonel didn't care. Colonel went in there, got his stabs in, down goes Vivid. I wish I could say I was surprised, but either one of these guys could have won, and it would have been like, yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, Colonel takes the cake in this one.
Second fight of the semifinal, it's Corporal Vivid versus Sergeant Goose. And I know what you are thinking. Will Goose be the ugly duckling and lose to Vivid, or will the Iceman defrost and let the oversized bird win, Hellhammer?
Well, he's not going to just let him win, but they're both very good. Once again, you know, Goose is technical. Vivid's just a psychotic, chaotic killer. It could go either way. It could go either way. I can't pick one here. I'm gonna just sit back and enjoy this one.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is just one of those fights you just crack a beer and just relax and watch it and enjoy the moment. I mean, you are right. I mean, Vivid is so damn good. Raw talent. Raw talent. He's a diamond, you know. And Goose really understands the tactics, and he's a very seasoned warrior. So let's see who wins this one. Let's head to the arena.
2, 1, fight.
Vivid wants $50.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my god.
Oh, what?
What happened there?
I
don't know
That was bizarre, but that's how it goes.
Okay.
Well, Goose won't swim on this lake no more. Vivid is having the bird for dinner, Hellhammer.
Yeah, you know, and have you seen that beer cart lady around here? Because I just finished mine after that one, and I feel like the crowd is a little buzzing. That seemed a little controversial. I don't know if there might have been some desync in there or something along the lines, but results are results. Vivid wins, and well on him too. Yeah, he's going to be moving on to the finals.
Oh boy, this is going to be good. The champion of champions who will take the belt home and stay with the bragging rights for a year. Hellhammer, will Vivid show Jumbo the way to the gulag, or will Jumbo pull rank and take the title?
I tell you what, Hager, this is what we've been waiting for. We saw them fighting each other in the arena earlier. Jumbo has the advantage, I have to say, at this point in time, because he took Vivid down before. Both of them still made it to the final, which everybody was predicting. And, oh, hey, beer cart lady.
Oh,
Yep,
cool,
yep,
cool.
over here.
Grab me,
Yep,
grab me
here we
one,
go.
grab me
Here we
one.
go.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool, cool.
yeah, I got you, buddy. Let's crack these and watch the disaster that is about to unfold.
Let's do it.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. All eyes on the arena. It's the first match of the final.
This is the final,
Oh,
best of
God.
5.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Oh,
my god. Okay,
Vivid
cool.
takes game 1.
I am shocked with the way this fight went. What's your take on it, Hellhammer?
Electrifying, I gotta tell you. You know, Vivid made up for his mistakes from the first meeting that these two killers had. Put the Colonel down one here in the finals. I wouldn't count out the Colonel at all. We got a couple more to figure it out. Who's the actual champion of champions here? Let's see how round 2 goes down.
Oh, I'm so excited to see what happens next. Let's see how the next fight unfolds. Second match of the final, I see that look on Jumbo's eyes. Vivid must be careful. What are your thoughts, Hellhammer?
Well, I've said it before. The Colonel's is inhuman. He was assembled from old, like, general parts in a Welsh armory somewhere. So all of the greatest killers of all time are fused into that man's body. He's not going to go down 2 fights in a row. If I had to say, Colonel's going to take this one, even it up a bit, and, hype everybody else up for a big-time final.
I don't know. There you go again, man. I mean, this is Vivid's raw talent versus that precision. I mean, like clockwork precision from Jumbo. Yeah, it can go any way, man. It can go either side. Let's not waste any time and jump to the arena.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Blood and soul, come back.
What is happening?
No. I'm so tired of this Jumbo, please.
Oh my God! Too sweat.
The last time I saw such violence was when I got home drunk, saw my wife holding a broom, and asked her if she was going to fly somewhere, Hellhammer. How about that second match, man?
I'm flabbergasted. This is a rare strategy. Colonel adopts old Bill's strategy of race off into somewhere completely unknown to distract and confuse your opponent, and then you take him down. He even had a height advantage or something in there, used a few bushes. The Colonel is a absolute master tactician, and he proved it here today. Absolutely, just wonderful moves.
Oh, I am so impressed by this one, Hellhammer. I mean, the Colonel used his battle tactics on a melee fight. I mean, it's going from a gigantic world of a whole battlefield and applying it to some square feet. I mean, if this isn't genius, I don't know what is. Let's move to the final fight, the moment of all decisions. Remember, folks, this final is brought to you by...
Here at the 20th Georgia, we fight hard in every battle. It's no easy job to defeat those Yankees week after week. After the first battle, you're thirsty and tired, and you still got another one to fight. So after the first battle, we'd like to drink a Warhearts Caipirinha. Warhearts Caipirinha, raising the dead since 1861.
Well, Hellhammer, I reckon the Iceman has a big chance going into this final fight. I mean, melee is his kung fu, and it is good. But Jumbo, having the ability to submit Vivid with a Welsh flanking maneuver at any given moment, can also take the fight and the cup home. So Vivid, like a midget at the urinal, will have to stay on his toes. Sarge?
Yeah, definitely have to stay on his toes. Both fighters actually will. The Colonel, being the Colonel, I don't think will take Corporal Vivid for granted whatsoever. He leads him. He knows the man just eats, drinks, sleeps, killing people. And at this point in time, we've seen there's no love lost here between the two of them. It literally is going to come down to whoever has the most precise precision timing for this one. I literally I couldn't pick either one of them, but let's check this out, see who takes the crown.
I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy it. Let's see who will become the champion of champions. Let's jump to the arena.
Fight.
Tickle his frenulum.
Don't know how to use this thing.
Different.
You just click the button.
Oh, but you're winning it.
Oh, there you go, man. That's it, isn't it? Come on.
Vivid's the champion.
Let's go,
Vivid
man.
is the champion of champions.
Thank you.
I don't know what's going on.
My God.
What a final, my friends. What a final. Oh my lord. Both combatants showing their might and technique, but there can be only one. He's ice cold, he's a natural born killer, he's 20th Georgia's Tier 1 operator, the Iceman, Corporal Vivid, is the champion of champions! How about that, Hellhammer?
I was gonna say at the beginning of the day, you know, you were thinking these two are your best. We gotta see them in the final. We gotta see a bunch of them going at each other. Honestly, if you asked me to gamble on it, not an gambling man, I would have probably just bet on myself getting too drunk and passing out before the final even happened. But being here and seeing that, my God, yeah, Vivid, wow, absolute stallion. He is. There's no stopping that man. I am proud to serve with both those guys. But holy moly, well deserved, really well deserved. He put Bayonet to the vast majority of the regiment that actually qualified for the thing, and to get into the tournament, I think the other half of the regiment went and fell to the bayonet of Vivid. I know I did a few times. I'm sure you probably did. I think it's well deserved, extremely well deserved. It couldn't go to a better guy. I mean, what a guy! Who doesn't love Vivid? I mean, congratulations, just first ever champion. You gotta carry that with you forever. Way to go, Corporal. The man's an absolute killer.
Oh, for sure, man. I would say perfect ending to a very, very good tournament.
Agreed. Absolutely. It was a pleasure sitting here in the commentary box there with you, Hager. Good times.
All right, Elhammer. Yeah, for sure, man. Me too. I mean, as always, it was a pleasure to hear your words of wit and wisdom, my friend. Also, a big shout out to Sergeant Goose for his commentary and amazing insight on the fights. He's indeed a great warrior, an amazing guy, and for sure, I salute him.
Yeah, that makes one of us. He salutes me.
Well, we gotta start somewhere. Well, folks, that's it from me and Hellhammer, and we are going on a beer drinking and hell-raising secret mission that does not involve nurses, if my wife asks you anything, okay? I'll slip you $1 or two for that one. So, we will see you next year on the 20th drill camp for the Canadian Champion of Champions Melee Leather Tournament. Hellhammer!
Yeah, boys, it has been a absolute blast. Happy 3rd birthday to the 20th Georgia Volunteer Infantry Regiment. Hopefully we get 3, 6, 8, 10, 20, 40 more years of these things coming out. It's been a pleasure, Hager. Thank you for having me here, making sure we had the beer cart lady rolling around, keeping us, hydrated while we wait for these competitors to get to the arena. It's been a fantastic time, but you're right, man. Fight's over. Champion's been crowned. Let's hit the pub, Buzz.
Sounds like a plan. That's it, folks. See you on the next one.
Spend my dollar, park in a holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little lovin', a little turn lovin' on a Mason-Dixon night. Fits my life, oh so right. My Dixieland delight. Going down a backwards Tennessee byway.
Yeah, but Vivid doesn't really know how to use it.
Oh, it's even. Oh, it's even.